Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning, the 28th of February. And we did it last night. I woke up this morning and I had 1,002 subscribers. So there you go. I never thought I would see the day where I would ever have that many followers. I just kind of started this channel as an information channel and I didn't realise it was going to kick off like this. Well, when I say kick off, for me it's a big achievement, that. So, I said at the end of the last video that I was going to nip out later on and let you see what had happened, but by the time I got round to it, the guys spent time packing up, getting away. It was dark, so I will spin you around and let you see what's happening. There is still birds here. I think it's the birds that have built the nest in the end here. They keep coming back and having a look as if to see where the hell's my hole gone. So let's see what the guy did yesterday. He got these two back walls bricked up. To the top here. And he got, I'm surprised he built this wall as high in one go, because these bricks are not substantially thick by any means. But what he has done is he started on the back again. Now these don't look great. It's all got to get concreted, rendered, a concrete support, rebar concrete support built up here, and then there'll be one coming across the top to that opening there for the doorway, for supporting the doorway, and then he'll probably brick up on top of these right up to the roof. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see there, because I don't know if he's actually going to brick them right up to the roof. He is going to put breathable bricks in, you know, the bricks with the slats in them at the back. So he started building that up there for the urinal. So I would imagine he'll maybe put another couple of rows of bricks in with these bricks with the holes in, just to let some light in and some air in. I don't think we've got anybody coming out today. Another fantastic morning. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody coming out today. They are going to Nakhon today to finish their job off. Now, we've just been getting them in dribs and drabs, but we kind of knew that when we started building it. It was just going to sort of like do weekend work to get it kicked off, because we don't need this ready for another 2 or 3 weeks yet. So I'm sure once he's finished in Nakhon, they will be back in full strength. Now, On did say to me that there was somebody coming out to finish the brickwork in that today. However, nothing I have been told up to now has happened. I've been told they're not coming, they come. I've been told they're coming, they don't come. So we will wait and see what happens. So I will catch you later on, guys, when they do come. I think it's going to probably be tomorrow. They did say On did say to me, they're not coming today, but they will be here tomorrow. So watch this space yet again. I will speak to you in a bit, guys. Cheers for now. And thank you so much, everybody, for getting me to that 1,000, or cracking that 1,000 subscriber mark. It really is appreciated, and it makes these videos worthwhile, knowing that people are actually watching them. So I will catch you later, guys. Take care and have a good one. It's a cool, breezy Saturday morning up by the Mekong. We have had some strong northeasterly winds blowing over the past few days, and it's blown all the hot weather away. And it's decidedly cooler, which is actually very nice. It gives us a little respite from the intense heat we've been having recently. So this is actually lovely. I've got a nice cool breeze blow. In fact, if I'm being honest, this nice cool breeze blowing on my back is actually quite cold. I don't know if it's because I'm acclimatised, and if it drops below sort of 25 degrees, I feel freezing cold. Anyway, like I've just said, guys, it's already Saturday, and the builder himself has not been out. They're still finishing this restaurant job off they've got in Nakhon. However, he's hired a couple of guys, brickies, and they came out yesterday to carry on the brickwork that he had started. So without further ado, and as per usual, I will spin you around and let you see what's happening. So these guys came out yesterday, and the first thing they asked me for was, do you have a door frame? I was like, yeah. They said, can we have it? I was like, yeah, of course you can. So they set this door frame up on sort of like metal rods everywhere, holding it in place. They got it up. It's perfectly vertical. The top's perfectly horizontal. The wall the guy started building the other day himself, however, is not. So these guys are going to have to, they were just laughing. They're going to have to do some rendering work on this to make it sort of level. Anyway, it's just par for the course, that, guys. So the other thing you may have noticed is that this area is not 2.5 metres by 2.5 metres. It's 1.6. This toilet's 1.6 by 1.6. Now, originally when I drew this out, I told them I wanted the wall out to here for the toilet so that we could put a shower in as well. And I drew the sink just to the left of where the toilet was going to be. However, the sink is now miles away for that toilet, so what I might do is I might put another shower in there, move the sink over. Anyway, I was watching them building it, and I saw it was only that size, and I thought I'll just let it go and see how it looks, and then we'll just put the extra showers outside. So the next again day I came out, and kind of wasn't really happy with it. I thought it's a bit small, which it's not, but I thought it's a bit small. So I says to him, I says, look, ask the guy why it's only 1.6 metres by 1.6 metres and not to the 2.5 metre mark where I wanted it all brought out to. And the reply I got was, this is the standard size of a toilet in a restaurant or bar in Thailand. I'm like, yeah, but we're not a restaurant and we're not a bar. It's for a swimming pool. We wanted a shower in there. And then all I kept getting was, yes, but this is the standard size. This is the size we build for restaurants. I'm like, yeah, but this isn't... What you build what you're asked to build. You don't just get asked to build something at a certain size and then change your mind because this is the size they do it in Thailand. Anyway, it turns out I'm getting 1.6 metres by 1.6 metres because I wasn't having them hauling it down again. Anyway, because I explained what we wanted, the shower and that, we wanted somewhere for people to get changed, he went online and he actually showed me sort of aluminium framed shower cubicles that you can install. So we're actually going to install one or two of them along here because we don't want them all sort of changing areas. We only want, I mean, it's not going to be a big pool. It's never going to be busy. And the people that are living in the chalets or the holiday homes are not going to use this for getting changed. They're going to go into their own bathrooms inside and use that and get changed and everything. This is really just for showering between swims. But anyway, On insisted that we'll have one at least that you can use as a cubicle for getting changed in. So if we're building one of these cubicle things, we're as well making it a minimum of 2 long rather than just one. At least if it's 2 long, it makes it a little bit more sturdy. So they're just like plastic walls. In the UK, you get them in swimming pools, and they're like I suppose a chipboard with like a vinyl covering on them, and they're just bolted onto like an aluminium frame with a door and that. They look perfectly fine and they're adequate for what we want. In fact, they're ideal, to be perfectly honest, and it gives a bit more space now that this is only 1.6 metres. Anyway, hey ho, this is what you've got to contend with. The reason I wanted that one a bit bigger was if need be later on we could have put a second urinal in there. So this, incidentally, this wall on the right hand side here, this is as high as it's going to be. And this was On's idea. Ow! Bloody bricks just dropped on my toes. The joys of flip-flops on a building site. So this little divider wall here, or this little Heidi wall, they didn't even want to put in. On didn't want it either. I'm like, well, you've got to have something. If somebody's standing having a pee back in that corner there where the urinal is, you don't just want people walking in and out and past and showering here, seeing, watching somebody having a pee. And they're like, well, no, it doesn't matter. I'm like, I don't care. Anyway, I insisted on this wall, and I insisted on it. There's two reasons behind my thought process, okay? Now, the first reason, obviously, is for a little bit of privacy. The second, which is probably more important, is these walls do have rebar, but sort of steel bars. Every single brick along drilled into the floor and coming up to support the wall, so they're concreted in. And then every single sort of brick up along the concrete line, there is a steel rebar drilled into the back wall, coming out the way into this wall. So it is supported. And this is an aluminium frame. Is it? No, it's plastic. That's a plastic frame. Anyway, this is a plastic frame, and it's hollow. So when they've built the brickwork up against it, the concrete into this, so this frame is actually full of concrete, well, full of mortar. So it's absolutely solid. So this frame kind of holds everything up as well. But this is quite a big wall, and because the guy built it a little bit skew-if, I wanted something to support it at this end. And this little wall here coming up to the same level as this one will at least offer it some sort of support. And these side walls sort of like support the back walls a little bit, and the back walls support the side walls, and the ankle bone's connected to the leg bone, etc, etc. So everything's sort of interconnected, so it should all hold each other up. The only one I've got a concern about is this one here. It doesn't have anything holding it up, however, it is going to have a concrete, metal reinforced concrete edging along the top and down the back. So we'll see what happens there. If the worst came to the worst, I could actually put a brick, the same as this here, I could put sticking out just, let me get a brick and I'll show you. We'll see if it's feasible actually, because I've got spare bricks. You see, I could put another row of them there, like that, which still leaves as long as you're not too fat, I suppose. It still leaves a little area you can walk round and in. And that will support that wall, I suppose, at this end. We'll see how many bricks he's got left. I think we've actually got, oh yeah, we've got plenty of bricks to do it. And that would take them literally minutes to do, to knock that up at that angle. I need to think about that one, guys. Yeah, we've got a pile of bricks there. There's a pile of bricks inside there. There's bricks at the back. There's bricks over there. And there's no more brickwork really to go up. There's some here. He's only got to brick up across the top of that door there. So, yeah, the other thing he did with this door is every single brick at the mortar join, he put a big long screw screwed into the frame and then concreted it in. So technically the frame's screwed into the wall from here, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's a screw goes into the frame every single mortar join, and then that screw comes out to about here, and then it's concreted in. So it all feels pretty sturdy, and it'll be a lot more sturdy when it's got its concrete render on it. You'll see that there's a little lip here, and he's left this for rendering. so it's going to get this thickness of render on it as well. And the bottom's probably going to get tiled. We're going to tile right round the bottom below that horizontal beam, or from that horizontal beam we'll tile down, and we're going to tile again the same height along this wall, along there, along here, and then in along the back there, and then round. So the bottom half will be tiled. So again, the render with the render and the tile and everything will also offer a little bit of support to these walls. It's only a toilet and a shower area, so it's not exactly going to be lived in. So from Saturday morning, guys, I will come back tonight, because these guys do work very, very quickly, and I will bring you back later and we'll see what they've done today. So catch you in a bit, guys. Thank you so much for watching up to now. There's a lot of people sticking with me, which is good. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Cheers. Crazy dog. Well, I just finished recording that last little part of the video, and it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Clouds are clearing, sun's coming up, so the temperature's going up again. Anyway, the contractor appeared and drove in, took his welder and everything out, and I thought, what the hell's he here for? He's not supposed to be here today. And what he has done is, now you can see these walls don't really have much support, only sort of rebar pins that have been drilled into the posts here, coming out horizontally and concreted into the wall. He has just been round this morning and welded a load of like little rebar pins from the roof frame down into the top of the walls, so that the guy can concrete these in, which gives the walls support at the top, which kind of surprised me. I didn't think he would have been here. I didn't think they would have done that. But anyway, yeah, he's been out, done that, and he's away off to Nakhon to finish his job. Now they're coming back tomorrow, and I think what they're going to do is they're going to put all these sort of plumbing bits and pieces in the septic tank here. The guys are coming out today that were building the walls, and they're going to finish this little wall here, and then I believe they are going to be rendering this. So I will catch you in a little bit, guys. That was just a little surprise this morning. So let's see what they've done, guys, okay? So they have got these top panels rendered, all squared off. Now I am very impressed with these guys that are doing the brickwork and doing this rendering. You'll see they've squared up this edge, ready for rendering. So this wall is now straight, or the edge is straight, but you can see here there's like a deeper area than there is at the top. Squaring up the edges on these walls. This one as well, ready for rendering. Now it's a bit dark in here. So they've rendered this back wall. Now this is a great time of year for this, because it's actually cold at the minute. So this is not drying at stupidly fast speeds, which is what causes it to crack. Well, that, and he's actually explained, we had this back wall of the house, they had to come and re-render it round that kitchen window there. I don't know if you can see, there's a slight difference in the grey colour. And then the back, just to the right hand side of that small door that goes under the house there, they had to chip all that render off because it had cracked and it had actually come unstuck from the walls, from the brickwork. And the guy that's doing this explained and said, basically what they've done is they've just made their mixture up too sandy. they've tried to save on concrete, and they've not put enough concrete powder in it. And what happens is it dries and it doesn't stick to the wall. It dries too quickly as well. Anyway, when we build the little houses, we are absolutely getting these guys back to do the building for us, because this is fantastic. The work these guys are doing is great, and it's had a lot to fix. Anyway, yeah, this is where we're at. These guys are going to be back today rendering, and the rest of the guys are coming, and they'll probably start on the plumbing work and all the rest of it. Now, I think I said in the earlier part of the video that the guy that's doing the rendering, the brickwork and everything, is also going to do all the tiling. He said yesterday that he's the tiler as well. So I'm quite happy with that. So I will catch you later on today, guys, once the septic tank's been in. Hopefully these holes are filled out the back, pipework's all connected up, rendering's all done, and then I think what they'll do is they'll move on to the tiling. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Cheers for now. Good morning, my lovely YouTube viewers, and thank you once again for joining me. I don't know if you can see that behind me, but that sunrise is just absolutely stunning. Okay, so what has happened? Yes, it's Monday morning. Now, yesterday, the crew, or the two people that were doing the brickwork, the rendering, and also doing the tiling, they turned up early in the morning and they were cracking on doing their work. And about 9:30 came along, and I says to On, I says, where's the contractor that's actually doing the work? I thought they always came on a Sunday to do some bits and pieces. So she called them, and he said, we're not coming until the render work, the tile and everything's finished, because we don't want to get under their feet. So I said, well, they need to get this septic tank and everything put in and plumbed in. They're not going to get under their feet because they're going to be out the back. I said, okay, fine, it doesn't matter. He can just come back when they finish and get everything else done. About an hour later, he turned up with all his crew, and On had asked him why he was here, and he went, well, I felt guilty because you phoned me this morning asking why we weren't here. So he'll probably be glad that he did come, because I will spin you around, guys, and let you see what's happened. Happened there. So you will see the septic tank has gone. Lots of the blue pipework has gone. A bottle of Thai white whiskey. We've been getting them a bottle of that every night, and they just scran it before they go. I cannot drink this stuff. It is just unbelievable. They have rendered the toilet outside. Probably won't see this because it's quite dark. inside, left rough at the bottom for tiling. The outside wall's been rendered. I don't know if you remember this, but this was the skew-off wall that was up. And not skew-off anymore. So the crew that are doing the brickwork and the rendering are back out this morning, as usual. Now I believe one of them's going to, because this is just a small area, you won't get two in a minute, I believe one of them is going to carry on rendering this area in here, and the other one is going to start tiling in this bathroom. I don't know if they'll do the floor first or they'll do the walls first. I think they'll do the walls first and then the floor. So what did the contractor do yesterday? I forgot the key for the gate here, so I'm going to stick my phone out and see if you can see. They got the septic tank in with its breather, the drain for the shower area, that's that long pipe that just going to drain away because it's just really for rainwater and fresh water for the shower. Like I said, there'll be no soaps or anything used. And they got rid of all this earth, this big mound of earth. It's all been put back in and around. Now we need to get some deliveries of dirt. So they also put the shearer board panelling up around this. And they finished off the roof. There was still bits of panels that needed cut, trimmed along that, right along that back edge there. So he was up there all day doing that as well. I think this is actually starting to take shape very well. It's looking pretty good. We've got a white anti-mold stroke mildew undercoat that we actually bought for finishing the wall. So as soon as I've finished this, we will get it painted. I don't know if he's going to paint it. If we supply the paint, I don't know if he's going to paint it. I think he will. Actually, there's an idea. Save me doing it. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Although I prefer to do the painting myself because I've just got my way of doing painting, I think. Okay, so that's it for Monday morning, guys. I'm going to pop this video out. Yeah, it's taken a long time, but we still have 2 weeks yet to get it finished, so there is no rush. Them not rushing it is making for a very good job here. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed. That's absolutely everybody, by the way, that's subscribed. Thank you so much. I cracked that 1,000 subscribers quite a few days ago now, and I'm actually up to about 1,030-ish, I believe, 1,020-ish. I will see you next week, guys. Remember, if you like what I'm doing, I'm just going to spin you around here quickly. Look at that sun. There's a bit of a haze over the river as well. It's another cooler morning. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. And thanks for sticking with me. And if you like what I'm doing and you're not following me or you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. It helps me out a little bit. And give me a wee thumbs up there, guys. Share the video around if you know anybody that would be interested in it. And I will catch you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers for now.